Okay, so back, going to the trade. Been slightly inactive recently, been slacking a bit, but we'll get back into the swing of things. We'll be more consistent again. Obviously, with the World Cup and stuff going on like that as well, at the minute it's a bit chaotic, so yeah, I'm not getting loads of time. Anyway, start with this trade, yeah. So, for me, on the week, we've taken out this swing high here, which is quite a long-term high. I mean, it's the highest high it's been taken in about 5 years at this point. So for me, I'm looking to take, not necessarily go short every time, but with how the days have been, I'm looking to go short. I think we're targeting this previous day, and I'll kind of break that down further on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, next year on liquidity for me is our previous day low, and you know, there's not an order, there's not a fair value gap, and then again on the 1 hour, backed up by the fact that we got close to taking the previous day high, didn't take it, and then broke down, shifting market structure, traded back up into a premium, as well as a 50-minute order block, which just held really nicely there. So I'm pretty confident with that, and it looks pretty nice. But more on the 1 hour, again, our next one liquidity for me is this low, this low, this low. You know, I think that's likely the case here. So as I said, 15-minute traded up into a premium as well. It's taken, we're trading into this order block. So that looks pretty clean, can't complain too much there. 5 minute, again, next draw liquidity for me, putting this low here. Some kind of a fair value gap here, but I'm not too worried about that, especially. So I'm looking to target, yeah, putting this low right there, I would think. I'm going to leave my, I mean, I don't really know where to leave that because that's a ridiculous stop loss, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to leave it too ridiculous. But that's not a good enough stop loss. So I'm gonna keep it just above this high, give it a bit of clearance, and then still targeting that low there, and that gives us a 2.3 hour, which is not bad at all. So we'll see how I get on. I'll quit yapping. So yeah, I'll manage to trade, start trading stops, things like that. But we're entering really off the 1 minute, trading into this change state delivery here, as well as this fair value gap. Should hopefully see price react bearish off the back of this. Not moving initially brilliantly. Taking out that high, so had we not set it to that high, we would have been out. Set out this this sell side now though, so could react bullish. Yeah, I think we're going all the way up, surely. Is that a news candle? No, it's not a news candle. Or maybe it is. Let's have a look. What day are we on here? 29th of Jan, 146. I'll double check this because. Oh, shit, that wrong one. 29th. There's nothing at 145, there's something at 130, which possibly is what caused. Yeah, that one there, which we should have been more cautious of, but it is what it is. I think I'm going to trail stops now just to break even because that has swept out a lot of sell side. No? Yeah, sell side. Well, I was mixed up. Okay. We have hit take profit. Not mega pleased with that, as obviously that is a win. But, and it's a good win, you know, it's got a high risk to reward, things like that, but I don't really think, like, my confidence just didn't hold. So my 1 minute didn't hold. However, I think from like the 15-minute up was pretty good. You know, like bias is pretty good, narrative is pretty good. Trade into premium, order block, nice. 5 minute, I mean it's a bit choppy around here, and we'd inverse this gap already. But our drawn liquidity was this low, so that was nice, I suppose. 1 minute kind of got disrespected. But fortunately, I think the higher time frame kind of pushed through there with us. You see, we didn't hold this fair value. We in fact took out this high. We were within, like, you know, 1 or 2 pips, and then started trending lower. So we did get the move, but we kind of, the fact is it's not always going to kind of follow the exact confluences that I enter off of. and sometimes you enter off your confidence price and messes around a little bit more, and then you're okay. Again, though, a bit fortunate with the stop loss. I only set it there rather than at this high, because that would have been a ridiculous risk to reward, which I didn't really fancy otherwise. So I gave it a bit more leeway. Put it above. We should have put it above there in the future. Kind of last close candle before the move down. So yeah, a bit to kind of go at really there. Not my best trade, but win's a win, and I think from the 15-minute up it was really sharp. So trying to take the positives there and move on. But yeah, any thoughts? Let me know. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one. Appreciate it.